So I grew up going to church with my family. I was always kind of go to church on Sunday. Sometimes we'd go to youth group Sunday nights. But other than that, I didn't do much as far as kind of furthering my relationship. So I went to Spring Arbor University, which I'm extremely grateful for. I kind of want to go to a place that would force myself to further that relationship, and Spring Arbor definitely did that. I met a lot of awesome people. I grew a lot. I met my wife, Olivia. But as far as my relationship with God, I kind of wanted to force myself to be in a position where I had to push myself towards developing that relationship further. I was fortunate enough to take some philosophy and theology classes that kind of pushed me to dig into the Word more, and it really interested me a lot, the discussions that we had on everything and all the different things we looked at. And that was kind of my first interaction with really digging into the Word and my relationship with Christ outside of just church or chapel. So after graduation, my wife and I moved to Fenton, and we started new jobs, we started living on our own, and it was always something that we wanted to commit to, and we wanted to push ourselves both together and as individuals in our relationship. And so recently we've really been pushing each other to read more and grow that relationship more. And we had kind of been church hopping for a little bit, trying out different places. And we were driving back to our apartment and we saw the sign for Launch Sunday at the Way, and we decided to try it out, and I'm really happy that we did. I haven't been baptized before. I understood baptism as a declaration of your faith and your commitment to your faith in Jesus. But I always didn't want it to be something that was a kind of a superficial thing or something that I just did because I knew I should do it. And so I never, even though I had opportunities and positions where I could have been baptized at churches and at Spring Arbor events, I really didn't feel like I was in a position where I was fully committing. And I feel like this past year with Olivia and with the steps I'm trying to take in my faith, I'm really trying to commit more to developing that relationship. And for the first time in a while, I do kind of feel like I have that fire and I want to grow that relationship. And so I'm ready to make that commitment in baptism. I'm Will Sanders, and I've decided to follow Jesus.